All right, guys. On this video, we are going to be practically demonstrating how to design a sales page. And before you get started, the most important thing to get started with is to have what you want to advertise. Know everything you want to advertise. Have your sales copy ready so that your sales page copy ready so that you can start designing a landing page. And you must have a copywriting knowledge and idea before you can get started with this. If you don't know how to, it's going to be a challenge, right? So it's either you hire a copywriter or you learn how to write direct response copy, the kind of copy that someone will go through your site and the person will be able to convert easily. So the copy could be for any type of product, right? It could be for any type of product. So it is either you do it yourself or you hire someone to design your sales page, right? There are people that design sales page for people if you want to. So in this video, I'm going to actually do one or two, practically demonstrate how to use Elementor to design a sales page, right? So you must have your sales copy before you can get started. On the previous video, we practically designed a landing page, right, which was more of a lead generation page. And I told us that you need some plugin, of which I already gave access to the plugin. Before this video, you must have gotten access to the plugin before this video. If you haven't, you need them because you need to install them on your site, right? So this is our site. And on the previous, I told us that we need Elementor Pro plugin and the normal Elementor. This one is actually a cracked version, so don't update it anytime you're asked to update. And I also asked us to upload and install WP forms, which I've given it. So the next thing now is to just go to your pages. So on these pages, we are going to be creating a page, and the page is going to be for the product. So it is either a digital product or a physical product. We want to advertise a product, right? So I will be using physical product this time around, since the previous one was more of lead generation for a digital product. So this one is going to be for a physical product. For instance, if we want to use which product should we go for? Okay, let's search for a product online. Let's go to Facebook ad library, Facebook library, then click on Facebook library. So this is where we want to search for a product, a hot selling product, so that we can work on it. So we are using Nigeria as our target, then all ads. So here I'm going to type shop now or order now, so that I can see the ads that have been running, right? And what I'm going to do, okay, I'll just click on what? Order now. So you can set based on any location, any country you want to advertise or you want to target. So these are the order now available. But I'm going to filter this, and I'll change it. I'll change it from this language to English. I only want to see English product. I'll allow all platforms. People advertise differently. I'll select this status, active status only, not inactive. Then I'll select this age, this duration to 6th of December or maybe November, because any ad that has stayed for a long time must be giving result before that, right? If an ad is not staying up to maybe an ad that started running January 2023 is still running till now, it means the person is getting result. If the ad is not getting result, the person is not going to be burning and wasting money. So I will backdate to 6 December upwards so that I can see all the active ads, right? So you can see still loading, and we have 6,900 results. So let's see. These are the ads that are running currently. These are the active ads currently running. Let's see. Can you see these are the different products running? There's some health product here, and there are some other product available. So let me just search for a product that we think it's cool. Okay, look at this one. Do you desire a long, thicker hair? This one has been running since 6 December, right? And you can see this is one, this is another one. Same video, different variations, right? So they are testing different content to see the one that will give them the result they want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this shop now to see the ad. So the moment I click on shop now, it's going to take me to the landing page. So this is the landing page of the ad. So this is how it looks like. Can you see? So this is what we want to design. But before you get started, you are not copying people's work. I'm only using this as a case study. And I can also guide you on how to. You should know how to write your sales copy because we did copywriting class. But if you don't know how to, just look for an ad and use it as a case study, but don't copy someone's ad content. It doesn't make sense, please. Right? So let's see how the ad is displaying. This is how the ad is displaying on a mobile device. Can you see? So you can see all of these timers. So everything here is what we are going to design. Everything here is what we are going to design. So to get started, what do we have here? The first thing here is what? Grow your baby's hair from scratch to 1 inch. Can you see? From scratch to 1 inch. To 1 inch. So this is the heading, right? So I'll copy this. I'm not copying this, but I'm just duplicating what's there so that you can see to how they designed this, right? So you can get someone to write the copy for you, right? To write the copy for you. After the copy, you can design it if you can do it. But if you cannot do it, you can also get someone to design for you so that you are rest assured that it's going to run. So the title is going to be hair product, or let me say, let me just put hair, right? Remember, this is not how the site will display, right? So you just click on publish. After you might have published. Let's see. Okay, still loading. It's published. Let's see. Let's see how it will look. Can you see? It is as empty as possible. So the next thing I want to do is I will click on edit with Elementor. Remember, that's the page builder we want to use. That's what we want to use to design this page. So we are using Elementor Page Builder. So this is it. And the first thing you need to do on this page is to do away with these menus, these header menus. So I'll just come to this place, look to the left-hand side here, click on these settings, then locate where there is page layout, click on page layout, click Elementor Canvas. You see everything including the title has disappeared. So I'll just click on update. So anytime you are designing, ensure to always update. Very important. So the first thing I'm going to do is the heading. The heading, I already copied it. So I'll just click on here. First, right, I will add a block or a container. And that's what we have here. I'll add a container. I'll click on plus, add a container. This is the container. Click on this plus. Select text editor so that I can edit the text inside. I don't want to use that title case. So I will paste the title here. This is the title. So this is the title, right? I'll paste it, centralize it. Then I'll make it bold. I'll make it bold. Then let me add, what's the color there? What's the color we have here? What's the color here? You can see grow your baby's hair from scratch to 1 inch, right? And see, so they had to add color to some of the important things so that these ones will give attention, so that once you are reading, it will grab your attention, right? That's what is here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a color. But before that, let me download this image so that I can use it. All right, so now I'll just go back to my page, right? Here, I'm going to increase it, highlight it. I will increase it to header 2 so that it will be bold, or header 3, right? So I will do that. Then I'll add a color to it. I'll add a color to it. The basic color there is black, but I'm going to add red, right? I'm going to add red. Then grow your baby's hair from scratch too. So that from scratch now, I'm going to add a different color from that from scratch, right? I'll add a different color to that from scratch, right? Then to 1 inch, right, of hair in 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, I'm going to add something to that 4 weeks so that it will differentiate what's on the page. So I'll scroll down. 4 weeks. I'll add the color, or you get refund, or you get your refund back, right? Can you see? So this person, on this very headline, this person have succeeded in what? Addressing something. Number one is the goal of the ad, to grow your baby's hair. That's the problem number one. Objection number one settled. That's customer objection number one settled. Now you want to ask yourself, what are you going to get if you buy this product? What you are going to get is what? Your baby's hair is going to grow from scratch, even if there is no hair. Can you see? To what? Another objection, to 1 inch level. So you are going to measure, like, is it just going to grow, or is going to grow to a height? So this person have succeeded in addressing many things on this headline. So your headline is supposed to what? Attract or persuade something to someone to want to know more. So the person will see this headline and check more on the page. That's the essence. So the sales funnel, the sales page, is a flow from creating awareness about the product, from convincing the person, making the person to read through the page, then taking action, right? So you get refund. Now the hair is going to grow in how many weeks? In 4 weeks. That's the duration. So you already know how long it will take. Then if this doesn't work, this person is assuring you that you can get your money back, right? That's what the person is saying. You get your money back if it doesn't work. So that's how it works. So now, always use this responsive mode here so that you can check how it's going to be viewed under a mobile phone, right? So I'm going to remove this one at the top here. I'm going to delete it. So this is what we have here, right? I always like using black color. So right, so let's see. Let me add. So you click here, add background color to it. So that was I want to do. I want to do. Okay, something just happened. Let me go back. That's not the last edit. That's not the last edit. Wow. Have I lost it all? Seems I've lost all the edit I did. All right, no problem. Can you see we have a black container now? So I'm going to go back and add grow your baby's what? Grow your baby's hair from scratch. So this is why I have my color added from scratch. I'll use the other green that is more, yeah, this one is cool, to 1 inch. It's not a must that you use it the way I'm using. I just have to do it this way. of what? Of hair. 1 inch of hair in 4 weeks. In 4 weeks. Or you get your money back. Okay, can you see? So this is what we have here. Even though this is actually getting much already, let me just leave it this way. Okay, so you must not necessarily do it this way, even though the color kind of much to me, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, let me just use what is on their page. Let me just use what, okay, they added on color to just this page. Okay, still fine, still fine. Let's just proceed. Then the next thing is to upload that image. So to upload that image, we are going to first click on plus, add image to it. Click on it, click on choose image, go to upload, go down to where you have your images and everything ready. Remember, you must have everything ready before you get started. You don't just jump into designing except if it's something you already know, right? So this is it. I'm going to change the background to black. Okay, so you can see this is what we have. This is what we have. So what's the next thing on their page? What's the next thing on their page? What's the next thing here? The next thing here is what are you tired of? So this is the person trying to address your pain point. So the person is trying to address your pain point, saying, "Are you tired? Are you tired of?" Right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to duplicate this because I wouldn't. Okay, it's not allowing me that way. I'll click on plus, click on this plus, pick text editor, add to it, paste the content, then centralize it, bold it a bit, if possible, change it to header 4 so that it will be visible. I'll change the color to white. Change the color to white. All right. So then here, I'll click here, change the background color to black. Even though this is not what they used, but that's what I just want to use. All right, can you see? Are you tired of worrying about harsh chemicals in your child's hair? Now, if you don't know how to write a copy and you have a product you want to design, you can equally use ChatGPT to generate ideas that will be very different from what the advertiser is promoting, so that it doesn't look like you are copying the person's work, right? So this way, let's try this way. Let's try something this way. This is what we just designed now. Can you see? So let's try this way. Let's try this way. Let's go to Chat GPT. All right. So you can sign up an account. I already have an account, so I'm going to just log into my account since I already have an account. So I'll just click on my account. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I can decide to just change this format so that it doesn't look like I'm copying the person's work. So I'll go to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT, can you rewrite the write the headline below to a more catchy and easy to comprehend. Then I'll just insert using this quotation, insert it, then allow ChatGPT to give me something. Unlock rapid baby hair growth, achieve one in just 2 weeks, right? I'm going to change this to achieve. I don't like all these unlock ChatGPT will give. So I'll go back to my page. I'll insert it this time around. I'm going to make it differently. I will insert it this way. Unlock, so achieve rapid baby hair growth. No, I will leave it at that, rapid baby hair growth. Or I can tell ChatGPT to, can you give me another version, please? Another version, please. Baby hairs boost, reach. Can you see this is better? This is better compared to what we have there. So this is what I will use. Okay. All right. Baby's hair boost, reach one. Okay, this is better. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change the first color there to green, right? Then I'll just allow this one here, right? I'll allow this one, reach 1-inch growth in 4 weeks or your money back guarantee. I'll change it to, or you get your money back, or we'll refund you your money, right? So I can just do it that way to make it not very complicated, like the grammar is not to be very complicated so that people will comprehend easily. Then this one here, I'm going to copy this one here and also go to ChatGPT, do the same. Do same to post it. Let's see what ChatGPT, sick of chemicals in kids' hair. No, I'll just paste the right up straight. This is actually say goodbye to chemical concern in your child's hair growth. Discover blah 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 blah. Okay. I'll still post it again. Let me see. Sorry. Say no to harsh chemicals in kids' hair growth. Discover, this person inserted his or her brand name here. So we are going to change it definitely. We are going to change it definitely. So here, I'm going to insert this now. I'll change the color to white, bold it, change it to header 4, then centralize it. Can you see? Then I'll come down to this place and remove this here. This is what we have here. Then I'm going to remove the brand's name. I'm going to change it to Sunshine, if Sunshine is our brand's name. All right, so that's what we have. So we have succeeded in changing what is there to ours. Say no to harsh chemicals in kids' hair care. Discover, right? Discover Sunshine's gentle, effective, natural solution for your child's hair. Then what's the next thing? What's the next thing on the page? What's the next thing? The next thing is another image, right? Another image. So I'll download this because that's what I want to use. Or you can still copy, but then copying an image link will not really make sense. So I just, for the sake of not loading my site and the fact that I don't want to stress us in spending time on downloading. So I'll just use the link straight. Since this thing is online, I'll just use the link straight. So I'll add image to this. I'll come to this place, click here, then I'll use insert URL. I'll post that link. I'll paste the link here. It will generate I will insert it on can you see? So I can decide to use a link that way. I'll change the color to the background color to black. I'll change the background color to black. Then on the image, still on the image, I will just use this, I'll make it full. Or is it full already? Large. Okay. Though I don't like how this thing is showing at the top here, but I believe that's how it is on their site. I believe that's how it is. Yeah, that's how it is. So the next thing here is what the best time to start growing your child plays was in our first day, and the second best time is now. So I can just copy this, tweak it using ChatGPT the same way we were doing. Instead of coming to add the block, I'll just copy this. I'm not copying just the text, I'm copying the container entirely. So I'll copy it, come down to this place, click on this plus, click on paste. You see, so I don't need to stress myself all the time for some things. Okay, this is the content. This is what we have here. I'll copy this. This is the next one. I'll go to my page. I will edit this text, highlight it, copy and paste. Can you see? So I can also, the best, okay, I think it has not shown yet, but it's going to show. Can you see? The best time is now. Change the color to white. Yeah, that's how it should. Then update it. The next thing here is I'll come to this place. I'll come to this place. What's the next thing here? The next thing here is to what? Grow your child, and it's in capital letter. That's what they did. So I'll click here, copy this, go to the page. Then you can see that it's red color that is there. I'll just come to this place. This is not going to allow me, so no problem. Let's just come here, duplicate this. We can duplicate this container, right? On the text, we'll add what we want, highlight it, centralize it here, change the color to red, click on bold. You can see it is heading 2, right? Can you see now? This is what we have. It's heading 2 we have here, which is still fine. Then we may have to do some adjustments to this thing. It's not really making sense. So I'll just come to this place. Remember to edit. You are not copying. right? So I will shift this up a bit. So I will just come to advanced. Once you click on the text, come to advanced, not container, advanced, click on this thing here, ensure that it's not showing black. So you can you see I'm dragging it to the top so that the space will not be much, right? Then this padding, I will do this to pad to the right, can you see? Or to the left, can you see? Right, so I'm just trying to see to how I can arrange the text one way. So let me go back. I think I will use header 3. Yeah, header 3 is better. Header 3 is better. Body. Okay. Let's see how it goes. The next thing is going to be, what's the next thing here? The next thing here is another image, which is a proof. And this is more of from customers. This is testimonial from customers. So testimonials play major role on your ad. Plays major role. So I'll click on plus, click on this, add image element, add image element, go to this place, click on insert from URL, insert the link. Yours is to upload, but since I wouldn't want to be uploading all the time, I just have to do it straight using that. So I'll change the background color, the same format, change it to black, right? Update it, come down. What's the next thing here? I think I saw a call to action, right? This is a call to action, right? A call to action, also a more of a causing curiosity so that you can take action fast, then on a timer. So how do you add a button? Order yours now, and you can see it's shaking. It's shaking. So we'll click here, click on this, click on the structure, click on this, then locate button, just type button or scroll down to see button. So I'll drag it, keep it here. The right up there is what? Order now. Order now. Then it is centralized. Then let's make it large or medium. Let's make it large, right? And what's the color? What's the color there? It's a green, a dark green. So come to this style, click on container, click on color rather, come to this place and click a color that's closer, right? Can you see a color that is closer? Then you can see that the moment I took my mouse close to it, the color is changing. So I'm going to, that's like a hover color. So this is the main color, this is the hover color. So the hover color is still green, but not a lighter green. Is it changing? Yeah, can you see? Different from what we had initially. Then the next thing here is I'm going to add a black color as usual. Don't call me Mr. Black. You must not necessarily do it that way, right? You must not necessarily do that. You can still use white. The most important thing is the visibility. Then what's the content here? Order before, can you see the date? And get free delivery so that you can take action as fast as possible. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this content here, come down to this place, click on this plus, then paste so that I'll have my write-up, right? This is it. Okay, even though I did not copy the background, let me just add background color to it. And you see, right, we'll update, then we'll come to copy the main text now. This text, we'll copy it, we'll go back, we'll paste it. Remember, we are not copying and pasting. I just have to do it so that this video doesn't take much of time. You must know how to write copies, or you must have a sales copy before you can start designing. But if you cannot, you can just search for a similar ad, look at what they are doing and model it, change the format, use your information, use your testimonial. Don't use people's testimonial. It's not fine. Use your testimonial and that way to make more sense. So I'm going to use paragraph for this one. Then I will shift it closer to this. So what do? I will go to advanced, click on this, unlink it, then the down one. Can you see? So that's that. Then the next thing is what? This was actually shaking. The moment I took this thing closer to it, you can see it's shaking. So I'm going to make it to shake that way. So I'll click on it, come to this advanced, close the button on advanced rather, click on this layout to close the layout, click on motion effect, then you can see this default entrance, not entrance. This is, I think, it's not supposed to be entrance. This is different. Resume mouse effect. It's been a while I used this. Okay, let's see. Let's go down. Let's scroll down to shaking. Let's see shake. Can you see? But that is not overall. That's not overall. This is entrance. Let me see if it's going to be. Is it scrolling? Okay, let's just effects relative to. Okay, let's just use what is here. Let's just use this, update it. So that is that. The next thing here is timer. Timer, right? Before you can get the timer, you must have an Elementor plugin, Pro plugin, and that's why I gave you access to it already. So I'll click on this box, click on this, come to this place, type timer. Can you see this is countdown? So I'll add it here. You can see what is showing here, hours, minutes, seconds. So hours is going to be what? Hours, minutes, seconds. And is there any label on it? Yes. So can you see? So the next thing is you can make it 24 hours or you can set it to the date so that it starts running, you have the hours counting. So the next thing is going to be to add color to it, So how do we add color? We'll scroll up, go to style. The color there is what? Red. But you know our background here is definitely going to be black because I already started using black. So I want to use black on it, right? Then let me change the main color, change it from this color here to red, change it to red. Can you see? Then the border has a border radius. So I'm going to add, can you see? Can you see? So that's what we have here, even though the height here is not more than, what's it called? So on the container, let's look at the container. Let's see what's there. I think this is more of the text. So let's see if we can do something container width. Can you see? Okay, this container width. Okay, it's on 100 currently. Okay, is there height? No height. Let's see how it appears here. Okay. I think this is because this is a laptop version. That's why a desktop version. That's why it's so. So this is how it's showing. So we'll reduce it a bit. Then we space between a bit. All right. So that's that. Let's go back to our mobile view. Okay, this is not good. All right, so we'll leave it this way, we'll edit. Then what's the next thing here? The next thing here is what? It's still part of it, even though bid farewell to troublesome. So let's copy what's here. So they still want to talk more again. So if you are not convinced to order now, you can read more to see about the product and reviews about the product. So that's what this is majorly showing. So this is actually very long. This is long. I may not have to do all of this. I may not have to cover all of this. If not, this video will actually be very lengthy, right? So all you need to do is just follow up this procedure this way so that you can be able to design using the same format. The most important thing is know how to use these tools, and that's what I'm doing. You can import videos as well. You can import testimonials like this. You can download reviews like this from maybe Amazon or any platform, or if you have a customer review, you can equally do something like this. So how do you add reviews? How do you add reviews? Let me see the duration of the video. If I can do everything, I will know. 41 minutes already. That's much already. So the next thing I will do here is I will just let me see how you can add reviews. So if you click on this plus, click on this. After you must have done what's necessary and you are sure that you are closer to these reviews, you can just type on reviews. Remember, it works with only Elementor. Can you see reviews? This is review. Can you see? You can use someone's image here. You can use the platform here. Then you can even add more so that they will be able to slide. Or you can use, what's it called? You can use a rating, star rating. Star rating, can you see? You can use star rating. Right, so what they did here is what we're actually trying to see. Look at what they did here. So what they did here is more of they added picture, added the name of the person, location, and added an icon, added review. So let's look at how we can do something like that, should in case you want to do, right? So here we are going to add this. We'll add this layer. On this, we are going to import image. On this, we are going to import image. But then let me use inner section. Okay, let's use container. It's a container. Let's pick another container. Click on element, click another container, still on this. So we already have two containers here. So the first thing there is what? Image. Next thing is this. So our image is what? Image is a video. Can you see? This is a video. So this is the video I want to use. So I will just copy the link here, since I don't need to put the load on my site. So I'll click here, click on image icon, drag it there. Then here I will click on self-hosted, external link, insert the link. Right, can you see the video now? So I'll still go back to Elementor. Then still on the video, we are supposed to do it in a way that, okay, let's just leave it so that it doesn't play. I'll click on this container, drag it here, add it to this. Can you see? It's added. So this is what I'm going to add now. This right up here, an icon and a right up. So it's like a list. So I'll go back to the page. I'll click on this, go back here, click on this plus, go back here, type list, icon list. I'll bring it here, then delete the two. It's only one we have there, right? Then I'll click on it on the right up. I'll add the right up. Can you see? Then the icon there is what? Is a mark. So I'll click on where is the icon. I'll scroll down to where there is icon. This is the icon. I'll scroll down to this is the check. This check icon, insert it. Then the color. Under color, I'm going to add icon color is going to be what? It's going to be green. That's what they have there. Icon color is going to be green. Then hover color on it is going to be black. That's what they did, right? So that if you hover around it, you discover that the color is changing. Then on the color, on the list color, the list we are going to, on the text, we'll make it really black. That's what they have there. Then we'll bold it. You click on typography. You click on this weight so that we increase it to like 7. Can you see it's border? Let's see what's here. Can you see? Then what's here? Rating icon. Rating icon. So I'll come to this place. Is this centralized? Yes. I'll centralize what is here. I'll come back to this container here. Let me go to advanced and see. Yeah, align self. So I've aligned it to the center on advanced. Then now you can see we have this way. I can still decide to increase this a bit. I can decide to increase it a bit. I'll go to the text, increase the text a bit, increase it a bit. Can you see? So that it will be visible. Then what I will do next is what? I'm going to drag it to the top. So I'll go to advanced. On margin, I'll unlink this, then click this top, the bottom or minus it, drag it up. Can you see? Then the next thing I'm going to do is what? I'm going to add this rating, this star rating. So I'll just come to this place, click on element, type star, then take it there, take it closer. Can you see? So I'll centralize it, take it to the center, then drag it to the top. I'll go to advanced, then drag it. I will link this, then drag it to the top. Let me bring it down a bit, then bring this down a bit. Can you see? So it's similar to what they have here, right? Then the next thing is what? The review, the customer review. This is a customer review. And I'll go back to this place, come back, add an element of text, like text editor to it, still on that container, add it. Okay. I will add it below this. Add it here. Centralize it, change the color to, okay, it's black that is there, but I'm going to change it to, I'll change it to white because of the background, right? I'll then drag it to the top. I'll drag it up a bit. All right, can you see? Then I'll go back, color. No, I'll highlight it, bold it. So that was how they added, this is how they were able to add that review. So if you got to the point where you needed to add review and you want to design something like that, that is how to do it, right? So remember there were other content before this, but because of time, so that we'll not spend more than we are supposed to, is why I jumped to this, to design what I know that will be difficult. So they added about 1, 2, 3 reviews. They also added this again, call to action again. I'll copy the call to action again this time around. I'll come to this place, click on this, copy it. Come to this place, duplicate it. Can you see? Come to this place, copy this one. Since I separated them, they are not the same container, so I will have to just do them manually one by one. Can you see? Come to this place, copy this, come to this place, add this. Can you see? So the next thing is what? I've jumped many things. I had to jump all of these ones because it's actually taking our time. It's taking much of our time, so I have to jump all of them, right? So it's another content here why you should get this kids hair product as soon as possible, right? So they are trying to create urgency here. So you can add all of this in the same format, add everything, right? You can copy this and paste, change it, or use ChatGPT to just do little touches to it. Then these are other works for both male and female. Okay, sorry. There's another call to action after this, of which I showed you how to design that already. This is another more effective and better than other alternative. So they are trying to tell you that their competitors cannot outsmart them. Then who is this product for? Both for male and female, so that you don't need to ask before you order now. Then apart from promoting hair products, right? These are other things they do. Aside the hair, these are other things the product can do. So if you're not buying it for the hair, you can get it for some of these things. Improves natural shine of your skin. This is for this product. So you need to have deep understanding of how you can communicate your product in a way that your customer would show interest and order. Then this is another customer review. This is another customer review. They have to review, come with another reviews again, testimonial again, so that you take action, add the call to action again. Then how soon can I expect to see results after using your product? Can you see? Then they add reviews. Careful design to meet all your needs. Other reviews. Our happy customers again. How to use it. This is very important. You add how to use it. If your product is that similar product, and how we work, how to get to your blah 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 before we run out of stock. These are things of way of creating urgencies, right? Do you want 50% off discount free or blah blah blah? You take action. Yes, I want free shipping now. And you can see these are the different packages. The same format I used to design that what's it called? That testimonial is the same format they used to design this regular price. If you have your different prices, give your pricing in a way that we are not discussing pricing. So you should have covered pricing if you want to do it this way. So let me just do this now. Let me just do this now. All right. The time is actually not really funny. This is actually very simple. I don't have to do it again. Let me not waste much time on this video. Understanding how to use Elementor tools is the most important thing. You can see. So, okay, let me just do one. So what they did is what? They added what? They added a container. They added a container. So on that container, they added more things. First is what? The title, which is the regular. So they have about 3 packages here. Regular, between 3 to something months. So they added title to it. So I'm going to use this. Then the next thing is what? And another title again. I'm going to copy and duplicate this. Then the next thing is what? Still on this container. The next thing there is an image. That's image of the product on the container. Then the next thing here is what? Still text. Text. That's all we have here. More text. So I'll come here, add, copy this. Okay, I'll just come to this place, add text. Still on the container, not outside. Then what's next? The next thing here is the pricing. So I'll come to this place, copy what we did initially, copy this. I'll copy this. But there's something they did on this button that I've not covered, right? So before you do this button, you are supposed to do that thing before you duplicate. So still on this, still on the container, I'm going to add, still on the container, I'm going to add this, then paste this, right? Then I'll copy this as well. The order, this thing, which is at the top, this timer, or is it timer that is there? No, not timer. Order before. So this is just like an urgency for you to. So, and you can see the statement here, I want this package. So if you click on this, it's supposed to take you to what? the order form. So this is something I've not covered. This is something I've not covered. So what is there? So let me check what is here. Let me inspect it and see what is on that button and show you what happened. This, I want this package. Then okay, let me just do it. If I can still recall it, it's been a while I did this. So now this is what they did. On every of the button, they had to send it to directly to the what's it called? Directly to where the but let me add that first. So I'll add everything and design it the way it should. So now let me come here. What do I have here? Regular. So here is going to be regular. Regular, highlight it, increase it, make it font 3 or font this. Take it to the center, change the color, make it more bolder. Right. Then the next thing here is what? About the package, what the package has. What the package has, can you see? This is what the package has. Then I'll just come to this place and paste it. Right, this is what the package has. Then centralize it. What's the color there? Then this is the image. I'll copy the image again. The color is black. The first one is the color they have there. Here, something like that. Then here is black color, and it's header 4 or header 5. Can you see header 4 or 5? Then bold it. Then the image here, I'm going to use the link. I'm going to use the link. You can see it has been added, right? Then the right up here, they designed this and added everything already before everything. Then this here, you can see the price is the price they are using. So I'll copy this, go to this place and add the price. This is what they have there. Centralize everything. This is what we have here. So this is the normal price, of which the size, or what's it called? Or have the normal price is cancelled, then is a stroke. Where is the stroke here? Look at it here. That's what they did. That's what they did. Then change color to it, right? Then price. The price is actually bold. Let me see if it's going to happen to just that one. Can you see? So I can make it bolder so that it will be very visible. Then what's here? The next thing here is, okay, the button, which is on it already, which is I want this now. So I'll just change this to I want this now. I want this package because that's the package. I want this package. This is right up. I want this package. I want this package, right? I'll update it. So this is what we have here. This is what we have here. What's here? This is the normal price, but that's the other price that they are selling, right? So the entire container has something, but let me drag these things up first. All right, so let me drag this uh, reduce this to this header or paragraph, right? Update it. Then you can just do the way I showed you how to use margin to bring them closer so that we don't have to. So they did something on the container. They did something on the container. They added a border to the container. So I'm going to add a border to the container now. The border is going to be select solid. I'm going to select solid. Can you see a border have been added? I will just do something not so. I will add radius. I'll add it to the top. One of the top is adding to every border radius. And what's the border color? I'm going to use, let me use black or red. Okay. The border width, can you see? But this is actually on the entire distance. So this is not how it's supposed to be, right? This is not how it's supposed to be. This is different. What we have here is on the container. It's on the container, not the entire border. So this is not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be on the main container. It's supposed to be on the container. So the container, let me see if I can. There's nothing here. Let me see on border. Okay, border is here. But it's going to apply to just this. Can you see? So what's the color there? The color there is, okay, it's white. It's a background that is black. So I'll change the background to black so that the border will be visible. All right, so the color here is going to be white then. The color of this container is going to be white. That's the layout, is going to be white. That's what we have to do. All right, can you see? So now we have still on the border. Still on the border. We're not done with the border yet. Still on the border. The border color is going to be white. All right, can you see? So that's what they have here. So the rest now is just to, we increase the width. We increase the width a bit. We increase the border width a bit. Then the next thing is to, this is what they did. Let me copy this way. Is there where I can add it to that? This is not working. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Okay, let me check something first before I will make this complicated for myself. Can you look at what they did? Yeah, this is almost similar to what I'm doing. What has happened? What has happened? This is the main container, right? It said no, this is border. If I add border to it, Thank you. Let me remove this one. So I'll show you what I did. I'll show you what I did. Then I'll remove background color as well. This is where to remove clear. All right, so this is what we have. So here, this is where you click this edit container. Then we'll change the background color to white. Good. Then we'll go to border and increase the width. The width is increased already. We increase. Can you look at the edges? Look at what's happening to the edges. So look at what we have now. This is what we have now, right? And this is supposed to be on that container as well. It's supposed to be on the container. Supposed to be on the container. Can you see? So we have everything on this container now. So what you are going to, okay, the next thing is the price. The price has to be, all right, great. So can you see, this is what they have. So they had to duplicate it into what? Different packages. They duplicated them into different packages. About 3 packages, that's what they have. Can you see? Then they have to edit the price, edit the pictures, and have them into the 3 different packages you can see here. Then the next thing is what? They use click to WhatsApp here. Okay, not click to WhatsApp. The next thing here is after you must have seen the package. Next is to choose your package, add the content, add any other content, any information you need them to know before placing order, add it. Then the next thing here is form. So the next thing here is form. So they add call to action, every other information, they added form. So they want to get customer's full name, customer's phone number, customer alternative name, phone number. Should in case the first one doesn't work, they need to what? Call you through another line, because this is pay on delivery or pay after you must have called and they confirm your order. So you are not placing, you're not taking payment online. So there's always a follow-up. It's always a follow-up. So you are running ad does not mean your ad is going to give you result instantly. Your follow-up is going to work. So how do we create this form? Let's try it out together. I'll click on this plus. Click on this. Click on this plus. Let's click on form. If form is here. Is there form? Yeah, form is here. Let's try it. Can you see? This is a form we have. So the first thing is what? Full name. We are going to change this to what? Full name. So the label is going to be full name. And okay, there is no label. What we have is just placeholder. There's no label. Enter your full name. So there's no label. We are going to remove the label. There's no label. We are going to remove the label and add. Right. Okay, what do we have there? Let me see. Enter your full name. That's what we have here. So here is going to be enter. You can see how it's showing on the form already. Enter your full name. Your full name. Can you see? Enter your full name. What's the next thing? What's the next thing? Enter your phone number. Enter your alternative phone number. So the second one is going to be enter your alternative phone number. So you change it to phone number. Enter your phone number. Your phone number. Then let me copy it to placeholder. Then erase the type, the name type, right? Tick this required so that it must be compulsory. Tick it required. They must have to fill it. Is a must. Then the next thing is what? We are not using message, so I'm deleting it. Alternative phone number. I'll add phone number as alternative. I'll use placeholder. Insert it. Alternative. Please insert your alternative phone number. Your alternative phone number. Should in case they will call it one and it will not work. So what's next? The next thing here is what? Select your what? Your package. So now, how are we going to do that thing? Right? Let's see. Let's duplicate this. No, it's going to be okay. Let's see what's here before proceed. Okay, there are still other questions here. So let's duplicate this. Not duplicate, let's click on add item. Let's see, click on this. Do we have any other thing here? Checkbox is here. Then select is here. So what are they going to select? The package. So let's see the arrangement. Can you see select your package? So we are going to type select your package here. So that's going to be our placeholder. I'll click on this, scroll down. What's this button doing? I'll come to this place, select, click on this, select is what, then the label is going to be select your package. This is what they are going to order, but it's not supposed to be on it's supposed to be as a placeholder. How is this one? Okay, supposed to be as a placeholder. Let's see. Is there a way we can do it? Okay. If it doesn't work, this will work. There's no big deal. This will still work. This will still give us what we want. Multiple selection, yes. So it's not just one. Okay, let's see. Like 3 rows. So what are our options? What options are we using? Post ID, post custom feed, time, title, times. This is not giving me what I want. Okay, non-multiple selection. It's supposed to be one selection. Can you see? So here is where we are going to type in the package, right? We are going to type in our packages here. So let's see what do we have here. Okay, look at what they did. They had to add this select package as one of it so that everything will go fine. So between 3 months to 16 months. So we'll go back to this place. We'll go back to our regular price here. This is what is here. I'll copy this. I'll copy this. I'll copy this. So whatever it is you want to give, whatever types you want to give to what they are going to place order is what you are going to use. So here I'm going to on this select your package. I will go down to this place. I will go down to this place, erase this label. I'm going to erase it. I will add right? Select your package here as a distance. That's what they did. Select a package, right? Then the other packages, they added all the packages. They added all the packages. Then always save. So can you see? You click on it, it's going to. So this is how they were able to design what is there. So the button now is what? There is still another this thing here. Enter your delivery address. So that's going to be your address. So we are going to, this is okay. We duplicate this. We change it to text. We change this select type to text. Change this to text, right? Then placeholder is going to be enter your address. So this is where they are going to deliver it to. Can you see? So always save it. This is required. Then the next thing is what? Yes or no. What's this yes or no for? I don't know what it's for, but how can you add? Is this like a radio? Like they call it radio. So you add another thing here. You add another thing here. Then you click on, let me close that one. I'll click on this. Change this from text to radio. That's the radio. Then here I'm going to change it to yes, no. So that's what I have here. So I'll update it. I'll update it. Yes or no. Then place your order. This is bold. I'll come back to this place. The call to action now. The buttons. This is what we have here. So what? Place your order now. That's the write-up. So I'm going to change it to large or extra large. I'm going to change it to large or extra large. Then I'm going to, what's the write-up there? The write-up here is what? Place your order now. That's what is there. I'll change it back to large. Seems like extra large is much, right? So what's the next thing on that page? Is just to add color. So the main color here is, I'm going to go to style. I'm going to go to style. For the text, I'm going to make it white, since I am Mr. Black background, and that was what I started. Let me change it. Though must not necessarily be so. So I can bring it this way a bit. I can make it this way. Okay, let me just put, okay, let me make it something like this. All right, so that's for the background. That's for the background. Then the main design on the form, I'm going to use black as the font color, right? I'm going to, on the typography, I'm going to change the typography to on the typography, I'm going to add a weight to it. I'll make it like semi-weight a bit. Then I'll go down. Is there another thing here? No. Then I'll go back. I'll go back. I'll go back. The spacing, I'm going to make it black. I'm going to make it black. Is this giving us what we want? Can you see? All right. So still on this, the placeholder. Let me see if I can add color to the placeholder. Let me see feed. Change it to black so that it will be visible. Can you see? Okay, this is what we have here. Okay, it doesn't have to be that visible. It doesn't have to be very thick. It's a placeholder. right? So I'm going to change this radio to I had to change this radio to white, right? Okay, text color is there, feed is there, button is there. The main color, let me change the text color. Let me change the text color here. Text color here to white. Yeah, that is it. So the button now, I'm going to change the color to a more darker black, or I'm going to change it to red. Or I can just make it white, right? Depending on what will work for you, or I can just make it a more brighter green. Then can you see? Then I'll just change the text to black so that it will be visible. So is there any, okay, nothing on it. So that's how they created that form. That's how they're able to design the form. There's hover on it actually. Then the next thing is what? If you submit, where is it going to? If you submit, where is it going to? So that's where we are going to look at we are going to close the form feed, the button, action after submit, collect, submission, email. So which email are they sending to? So this is the action after submission, email. Which email? Insert your email. So that's my email. Add the title of it so that you'll be able to know where it's coming from, right? Then what's the step? The next settings here, nothing. So just update it. Then the next thing we have here is what? You can see that we have other information. Say you can do all of this, add all of this information. You know how to design this already, so I don't need to waste this. Then add what's important, and you are good to go. Save save it and check it and see how it looks. Let's see our page. Can you see this is the page you just designed? Let me make it so that it look like how it is on desktop version. On the phone, this is how it's going to appear on a mobile phone. Can you see this how it's going to show? Can you see? So if you say any ad this way, this is how they design it. So now let's test this. Let's test this. Let's test this. I'll select the package now. Select this package. My address. Put my address. Yes. Place order. Let's see what happens. Now, after placing order, this is supposed to take me to a page, right? So supposed to take me to a page. So how am I going to do it? I'm going to do it so that once it takes me to that page, I know that I have made a purchase. So it's going to be a thank you page. So this is the button. I'm going to add another action to it. Actions after step. I'm going to add another one here. I'm going to add link, redirect. So I'll redirect them to a link. And what's the link going to be? It's going to be a thank you page. So I'm going to design a thank you page for this very ad. Client.smevilla.com. So I'm going to design a thank you page. Once the ad is done, it will redirect people to the thank you page. And I'm going to do that on the next video, so that this video is actually very lengthy already. But let's check what has happened. Let's check what has happened if we have received an order. Let's see. Is there any order? Any order here? We just placed an order. Let's see. Is there any order here? Can you see? This is the order we just placed. So this is how they do it. And you see that they will have different this thing. They will be getting orders. They will follow it up get others, follow it up, get others, follow it up, and before you know, they are making sales, right? So this is how these e-commerce people do it. This is how they do it. So that's going to be all for this video. We have done close to 2 hours already. Oh my goodness. So the next video is going to be how to design a thank you page.